allowed both intruders to push through the wall of the citadel and into the interior. Had the alien been awake, his omnipercipience would have meant that he could have alerted the citadel's defenses to the intruders, and their trespass would have been much more difficult. Watchers slip into a fugue state every 3 years for exactly 42 minutes, the first intruder said. We think they're uploading memories to their collective. The end result is the same, 42 completely unobserved minutes. They were moving through the architecture, scaled not just for a different-sized being, but for one who perceived things differently to the intruders. Supports, internal buttresses, and items that could have been furniture, art, or machinery protruded from unexpected angles. The colors in the architecture stretched into strange new spectrums, giving the intruders the feeling of walking through the most excessive of psychedelic album covers from the 1960s. This is amazing, the second intruder said, wonder in his voice. I never imagined I'd see any of this firsthand. They moved into the meditative chamber as quietly as they could in their bulky spacesuits, as though stealth would make a difference at this moment. The alien, the Watcher, silent, unseeing, huge, his sheer physicality a definite and palpable presence, like gravity. So bizarre. He's a giant, but it's hard to focus on him, like my mind keeps trying to make me look away, make me forget I saw him, the second intruder muttered. That's their secret. Well, one of their secrets. The second intruder stopped and stared at the Watcher through the polarized visor of his spacesuit. Terrifying when you can focus. So vast, powerful, ugly. The awe in his voice was gone now, replaced by something else. After all, fear and hatred frequently go hand in hand. The first intruder stopped for a moment as well, also looking up at the unseeing Watcher. There's a theory they aren't a race of beings at all, that they're infinite aspects of one powerful entity, the first intruder said. A being who experiences time and space in a way we can't even begin to comprehend. You believe that? The second intruder asked. They were moving again, through halls of polished metal, their forms reflecting and distorting as though in a funhouse. The intruders came to a high chamber with a curving wall, a cracked black mirror in which lay multiple realities, a fragmented, always-changing map of a multiverse of possibilities. We're standing before a wall of memories and windows into alternate universes, the first intruder said. Where the Watchers are concerned, I'll believe anything. The camera drone returned to the first intruder, sinking into the machinery protruding from the back of their spacesuit. We have 25 minutes before our extraction, so let's get to work. You tackle his most recent scans. I'll find his archives. The first intruder's suit propulsion system carried him out of the chamber, leaving the second intruder alone before a darkened multiverse. Schemata provided by one of the suit's more intuitive diagnostic systems cascaded down the inside of the suit's visor, the projected information displaying how the second intruder could access the recent scans. Looking around, he found what he was pretty sure was a control panel and activated it. Right. Let's see what you've been recording lately, you omnipresent son of a... Images played across the black mirror. Some showed beings with special powers far in excess of the majority of those who inhabited the third planet. Other images were of distant places and strange other realms. His suit recorded it all. Have you found anything yet? The first intruder asked over the comlink. I'm not certain. He's been studying far space and other dimensions, the second intruder replied. But there's no indication if these are events already happening or things in the future. Do we know how far ahead he can look? No. Like I said, he may not even see it as the future. Right, because he perceives every divergent possibility. What must his mind be like to contain all that? The second intruder had to resist the urge to look behind him, toward the meditation chamber. The Watcher may have been, to all intents and purposes, inert.